So we realize quite well that all of us are in the holiday spirit. Finally, the cold weather's coming in. It's going to feel like the holiday season. And yet here sits Jamie Brenneman with Chatt Exteriors. He too is excited, but you're already thinking ahead to spring.
I am.
You are.
I am.
Because what you're wanting to let us do is all enjoy the season, but when the springtime does roll around, you want people to be ready with the home design they're wanting.
Yeah. So the main thing we typically see is a lot of people will call us in March and wanting something done right away. Well, what they don't know is everybody floods us in that February, March timeframe, and they're wanting things done right away. So what I want to kind of educate people on is really like, hey, let's be ahead. Let's do the proper planning. You know, so when most people want to go and enjoy their deck, it's April, and then they say, oh, well, I need a new deck, and then they call us, and then they want it, you know, yesterday, and then we're like, well, hey, everything's on back order, and we have 10 people in front of you, and so they're like, oh, well, I'm not going to get this till, you know, summertime.
Right.
So do it now. Call us now. Let's plan. Let's design. Let's do the proper execution, and then we can do it in February. And then when March hits and the weather breaks, and then you're like, oh, perfect, I'm ready to enjoy it.
It's no different than Christmas in July. This is just April and November, right? Same idea.
Same idea.
Now, you had talked to me off camera about what often happens, that people will go outside, they'll take a look at their deck, they've had a lot of leaf litter, snow maybe, that type of thing. What you brought with you today is some of the Trex decking that you have and other things too. If you do this investment in your home, you never have to worry about that stuff
I mean, just blow it off with a leaf blower.
Can I hold one of them?
Yeah.
So you brought two different things, right?
Yeah, so that one is made by TimberTech and this one's made by Trex.
What's the difference?
So they're both composite decking. So this one is a PVC decking and this one is a composite.
Okay.
So to you, the main thing you need to know is it's low maintenance.
Okay.
Really, this one is a little bit, the grain's a little tighter. This one's a little heavier. So there's just different things about boards that you may say, hey, I like this one better than this one. You know, there's different colors, there's different streaking. And so we have 40 boards in our showroom from Trex and TimberTech, which are really the two leaders in composite decking. So
let's talk about the showroom, can we?
Yeah.
Because I confessed to you before we got on the air that I have reached this point, and I bet a lot of people are the same way, that time is my enemy. So I'll do a lot of surfing on my sofa at home, and then I get overwhelmed because it's choice after choice after choice, and you can't make a decision. You've got that showroom, makes it easy. Yeah,
so we have our showroom with a big screen TV, so we can pull up your deck, we can design it right there on the spot. We can, you know, there's 40 different composite boards we have up on a wall, and then we have probably 20 different railings to choose from. So really, when you come in there, you can kind of see everything right there. And we have different accessories like lighting, just different things that you can choose from.
Okay, talk about that, because I think we all want the magazine. And if you follow Jamie on Facebook too, he does these great, like, before and afters. What do you call it? Your deck of the week or something?
Yeah, we do the deck of the week, and then we do Transformation Tuesday, and so we really like to show, you know, case a couple of different projects during the week, just very consistently. That way people, I mean, and they're not just all like, you know, crazy, you know, over the top decks. I mean, there's some that are a 10 by 10 deck, you know, it's.
But the accents, the accessories matter.
Yes.
It makes a world of difference, right? So when people come to you and they want the beauty of the final product, do you ever walk them through their budget and say, okay, you know where I'm going?
Yeah, all the time. So most people don't know what this stuff costs. They may see it on HGTV, and then they get us out there and they're saying, hey, I want X, Y, and Z, and it's like, well, that is going to cost you X number of dollars, and they're like, wow, I didn't know it was that much, or they're like, okay, yeah, I planned on that. So we walk them through that, and so we typically would give people, hey, here is the ultra package. So this has lights, it has this, it has everything you want. Everything your dream deck would consist of is this much money. And they say, well, that's more than I wanted to spend. Okay, well, let's cut down maybe the number of lights.
Right.
You know, so I had.
And if you did that, could you go back in later and add more?
Yep, you can.
Okay.
Yep. So there's tons of different ways to really skin a cat, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want to give you all the options and make you the most educated so you can make the best decision. Because it's not, I mean, it's not our deck.
Right.
I mean, we're the ones that build it for you. We want to kind of guide you and to give you your dream deck.
So people watching today might think, my deck's fine, but man, I sure wish I could do something about my entry or the front of my house,
Yep.
or I have a fixer-upper. Really, at Chattanooga Exteriors, tell people what all you can do.
So we do
Sky's the
everything
limit.
on the outside. So we can, we do roofing, siding, decking, doors, windows. We build porches, outdoor fireplaces, outdoor kitchens. I've built front porches on houses, like little stoops. You know, I had one person the other day say, hey, I'm tired of my Amazon packages getting wet. I'll build me a porch so I can, and I'm like, and that's where we're at.
Yeah.
You know, it's like everybody, you know, everything, there's a lot more delivered now than in past. And, you know, so they're like, hey, build a porch for me so I can have some place for my packages.
I have a minute left. That's a funny
Yeah.
observation and fact. Okay, I have a minute left. So here's what I'm going to tell you. If you don't follow him on Facebook and you're sitting here thinking, all right, I get it, but he couldn't help me with my front of my house, or he couldn't help me with this. Those Transformation Tuesdays, like, they make me want to buy another house just so you can come and transform it.
Yeah.
It's the coolest thing.
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. And that's one of the beauties of this job and what we do is, like, it's just the before and afters,
Yeah.
and to make somebody so happy. And they, you know, they were maybe looking at selling their house, and now they're like, you know what, I'm going to live here and I want to redo this house and make it my own.
That I love
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
You might be featured then in his deck of the week
Yeah.
if you plan early. So now's your time to get your plans in order, get on his schedule first for the springtime to come. Go by and visit their showroom if you want, ChattanoogaExteriors.com, and you'll love it.